Yep, we have Astha PMP here, who cleared PMP from New Delhi. Does it matter from New Delhi or Newark? Everywhere PMP is PMP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, congratulations from ShriLearning, and I appreciate your efforts. And one fine day morning, I saw a message, Shriram, I cleared exam. So surprise here is she didn't reach out last couple of days or some days, and she kept it as a secret agenda and blasted it. That's a big surprise for me on the day of morning when I saw the message. And PMP does not come just like that. I would have said this in some of other interviews also. But PMP needs a good amount of commitment and a good study plan, right? You should have a plan with you. What time you have to wake up, what time you have to sleep, what to read. At least for last 15 days, it would have been little crazy time to go for that, right? So I know you are in a corporate, you are a busy person, you are in a good role at a corporate life. Now, how things happen for you, at least you can tell close to the exam, what are things you rushed towards the examination, how things went on, you can tell that. Meantime, we have to show your beautiful certificate. Here it goes. Okay, fantastic. Good certificate. I always love to hear that term when somebody says, when I click the last submit button, how was my heartbeat, right? That moment, how it was. So it'll be pretty interesting to hear that. If you can cover that area also, we'll be so happy to hear from you. Yes,
Okay.
Arun, please go ahead. How things went on for you?
So first of all, thank you, Shri, for all the support that you have given me from the last few months. I know you have been constantly reminding me that you have to give the exam, you have to give the exam, and I think that was really motivating for me. And yes, you said rightly that past 10 days were really very crazy for me. So I took leaves from the office because with office it's very difficult. It was getting delayed and delayed for me just because of the office work. So I used to wake up at 5 in the morning and study for at least till 8 constantly, and then some house work, and then get back to studies, then solve questions, then see the results. I also used to see all the right questions as well, ins- apart from the wrong ones. So Prepcast was the one for the questions which I was using, and there was one another subscription which I took for Udemy. There was some course from Udemy which someone recommended. So, and that was area wise questions, specific area wise questions, 70 questions from each knowledge areas.
Very good.
So yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
so that how it was. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was eating less and sleeping less, reading more, solving more questions. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when you take one exam,
Hmm.
the first exam, are you able to complete within 4 hours, or you have to rush to complete when you practice the exam? How was your timing?
Yeah, for the couple of few, it was really because I was getting to know but what question area it is, what
Mm,
is it actually asking, the
mm,
you know the options were really difficult. So sometimes maybe, but then I get used to it. When I was solving it knowledge area wise,
mm.
I became more familiar with the concepts. And when I took the final exam, the main exam, then it was I was fine with it.
Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah. So how many practice exams you would have done in your overall last few months or weeks of time?
I think many. I did many, more than 10. I think.
10 full exams,
Yeah.
2000 questions.
Yeah.
That's pretty high. Actually, five exams pretty decent, but 10 is that's pretty high. Very good. Great, great. And whenever you do exam analysis, how long it will take for you? One exam analysis.
One exam analysis took around 2.5, 3 hours.
That's, I'll tell you less. You are lucky enough. There are people taking one whole day, 8 hours, and again another day, 8 hours. They'll sit and do every question. What happened in the book in the exam is they will give an answer and a justification for the answer. And this justification will have a PIMBOK page number. They will go
Yeah.
and read and come back. If you do like that, it will take
I
8,
do the same. I did the same.
but still you're pretty fast. 2.5 hours is
Yeah.
pretty fast. Good, good efforts from you.
Yeah.
Great, 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 good, good. So apart from these exams, when you go to the main exam, first of all, the main exam is a proctor exam or a center-based exam?
Proctor.
Proctor. So how was it, the exam? Was it a smooth?
Yeah, it was smooth. I started it, all the setup and all was done. I think there someone calls you that I know in my case it happened. Someone called me that your picture is not that clear. You need to show it
Okay.
again. You need to upload your. I think I had my passport, but it was not that clear. So
Okay.
they asked me to upload it again just before the exam, 2 minutes before the exams. Then
Ooh.
I did it again, and then it was smooth after that.
You got a selfie and loaded? What did you do?
Yeah, I did that only. It was not that clear according to them. I did it again. They sent me the link again. I did it again. Yeah.
2 minutes before exam, taking a selfie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really, I didn't like that concept much.
we have to see that picture, how your face was by that time. It will be red color, right?
Yeah. I thought, I don't know what happened. Will I be able to give the exam now or something?
This proctor exam is slightly pressure because of there are multiple factors to start the exam.
Hmm.
So it puts a little pressure there. But anyway, we are slowly getting used with that model. So when this proctor exam started, how do you felt the question? Because you practiced 2,000 questions. The first question or first five questions, how do you felt?
First five questions, I was really going very slow because I think I wanted to give it a maximum correct, because I think basis that only then your next question is decided. Now, if you give first few questions correct, so I was going slow. So the first few questions were really related to what project manager does,
Oh,
and few ITTOS questions
oh,
also. Yeah,
oh, you mean direct ITTO questions were there?
yeah. Fifth or sixth question was,
One question, probably.
yeah.
Okay, very rarely it comes. Very good.
Yeah,
So the first five questions you try to make a first impression is the best impression. Okay.
yeah, right.
After that, what happened? How much it?
After that, it was going with the normal pace. And the last question, when I was clicking, I was really like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But questions were not that difficult. It was easy.
Easy. Okay.
Yeah, I got most of the questions. What project manager does? This was
Uh,
the most.
uh,
Change management questions were there.
right. Right.
Quality management questions were there. Few questions from quality.
Mm, mm,
Most of the questions from quality I got. Yeah.
mm. I
I
know.
just got two formula based questions. So,
What question? I didn't get you.
formula based questions were just two for me.
EAC or any
Yeah,
EAC
yeah,
formula? Okay, earn value management. Okay, pretty
yes.
good. Anything on agile you found questions by the time you wrote?
Yeah. Two questions on Agile. Two or three questions on Agile I got.
Was it a basic or little high range?
Basic one.
Basic questions. Okay, great. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, what are the tools you used in that? They have strikeout option, they have coloring option in the exam. Did you try any other tools to use?
No, I did not.
Click, traveler.
Yeah, just the calculator.
Calculator is needed. Fine. So, I think it look like for your exam, the God has blessed you with straight lines. Maybe prepared well. You prepared 2,000 questions. Okay.
Yeah.
And tell about something on your time management in the exam. First 89 questions, how long it took for you to close the
First 80, you see.
89 questions? The first break comes, right?
I first of all I didn't took any break, and I think first 89 was done in 1 hour or so. 1 hour 10 minutes.
Okay, pretty good. So you skip the break and start to continue the next exam, next day?
Yeah. I continued. No break for me. I
That's
didn't
pretty
took any
bold.
break.
Okay. So if that's the case, you would have completed the exam pretty early than the time.
Yeah, yeah. But I didn't submitted it early. I was just going. But I finished it little early.
Okay, so
Maybe
you wait
half an hour early. Yeah.
half an hour, but you waited for that auspicious time to come to click the.
Yes. Of course. There were some flags also, which I kept for the review.
Okay, you
I
got
was
that.
reviewing them.
Okay,
Yeah.
pretty good. Great, good. So when you click the last submit button, so how many seconds it took to show you the result?
I think 10, 12 seconds.
12 seconds. But 12 seconds, a heartbeat, you would have heard like
Yes. I was. I closed my eyes.
$555 or 50,000 rupees, putting all the money and everything will come in front of you.
I took an exam early morning. I took it around 6 o'clock.
Okay, 6 to 10 you took it. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to just finish it off.
Very good, very good. So, how do you see this in your corporate life? Do you see this learning is already relevant what you're doing there, or it's going to be long run?
Yeah, definitely. I think few of the skills could be used at what I am doing. I am managing few projects, and it could be a future based learning, future roles
Right,
when you, yeah.
right, right. Oh, I hope in your corporate they received it really well. They would have been surprised. You got it when this happened.
Yeah.
Because most of them don't announce this in the corporate that they're
I
doing.
have not yet. I have not yet.
Not announced. What happened is, see, at least before we go to office, right? So they realize that you're not in office for a few days. They know that you're doing something. But with the work from home, they don't know where are you, what are you doing, are you in Indian Army, or are you working in office?
Yeah.
They don't know anything. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Great. Super, Basta. Thanks and for sharing a lot of information here. If somebody is preparing and pushing towards examination for month of December, do you think there are specific chapters or specific knowledge a person has to spend a little more extra time? Do you think so?
I think I think we should focus on each and every concept. I don't know from where an exam question can come. It, you know, the it was all around. For me, it was from every topic. And thank God I read each and every page of the Pimbok, the Rita. I read each and every chapter, the first chapter till the last one.
Very good. So you read Pembak once and you read Rita once.
Pimbok twice and Rita also twice.
4 times. Oh my God. Any spelling mistake you found in Pembak? No?
No, but I think we should focus on all the concepts.
That's true. That's true. It's a holistic approach, right? You have to
Right,
when you sit as a leader in an organization, you cannot tell I will work only on cost management.
right,
Other
exactly.
cannot work. So that's how they
If
do.
I go for an interview and somebody asks from the topic which I have not, given much attention to, then what?
Right, right, right. So as you say rightly, the exam is also more focused on talent triangle. The three things we see, right? The business strategy, technical skills, and the leadership
Yeah.
skills. That's how it's planned. Cool, superb. Thanks a lot, for making it happen. And we're so happy that you got this great achievement. Now, the next part is how you materialize it, right? So, how do we go and apply in our day-to-day job, or how do you look into our professional growth? That's important because
Yeah.
there are not many getting PMP. Even though in LinkedIn it look like a lot are clearing exam, but with the world population that we see, so, there is always a demand for a good qualified skillful people. Qualification is one part. Other part is skillful. Skill is something goes by implementation. So I will highly appreciate
Mm.
where we can go and implement it as a step by step. We cannot implement every day everything overnight. Time. So we'll be so happy to see you going like that. Okay, great.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot for coming on a busy time for you and giving some tips for us. Why you are on the camera. You did speak actually did a good job here. Thanks a lot, Asa, for coming up here and giving us this recording.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.